everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today I have gathered some goodies and I am going to do the first video using some of the background papers that I created with these little gloss sprays. So you can see the fuchsia in there. I did a little bit of playing. If I am with it when I edit this video, I will put a little, there we go. There'll be a little thing that comes up over there that you can click on to see how I made the backgrounds. So I have this little piece here. This is a glossy paper that you would print a photo on. Works well with the gloss sprays. I cut this one to, let's see here, 3 3/4 by 5, I do believe. Yep. And then I have a piece of black cardstock, just plain old black. This one is cut 4 by 5 1/4, and then the base is just one I made out of some cardstock I was gifted. This is your standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have a little rectangle here. This is cut out of raspberry cardstock, and it was made with the stitched rectangle frames. And then I have a couple of, I used lemonade and cut out a couple of the smallest of the flowers in the 3D flower thin cut set. I also have this oldie moldy fave of mine. This is a thanks from many years ago from Close to My Heart, and I used some of our black ore paper for that. And then I do have some mini hearts. I may put some of those on as well. So let's get to some assembly. I'm going to use tape runner. Makes it a little faster. And I had originally had this so that the black covered the whole card base, and it just seemed to get lost for some reason. So I decided to trim it down just a smidge, and I like how it looks better. I like that white border with the little bit of black in there. And now I have this rectangle. These rectangles are actually meant to make shaker cards, and I could make a shaker card out of this, but I decided to keep this super simple. I had this left over from another project, and it's always great to use those leftovers. And the shape is pretty even. I was really happy with how the border looks, just like that. Now I think what I'm going to do is I am going to grab, I got some lemonade ink here, and I think I'm just going to do a little bit of rubbing some ink on the ends of the petals to deepen the color a little bit. Personal preference. You could also get out your ink blending tool, any of that stuff. I'm being completely and totally lazy by just rubbing it on there. You can do that. And I'm going to glue these 2 layers together. And then I like to do a little paper molding. Just get it moving a little bit. And a little more glue. And we're going to stick that right there, just like that. And I have some of these black enamel dots, and I think a black one in the middle would look really nice. Just like that. Now I have the thanks, and I'm going to use a pokey tool to get it moving out of here. This is a very delicate die, so you have to be careful as you're pulling it out. It's doing pretty well. Get the little innards out from the letters here. And on the back, I put some Stick It adhesive on the cardstock. before I ran it through. So you can see here, I put this on the back. So hopefully when I remove this, it's sticky. And I won't have to do anything other than plop it down. We do carry something like Stick It. I think I finally remembered to order it. We'll see when my order arrives. So I'm gonna lay it down, but I'm not gonna push super hard because I want to see how I am as far as my borders. And once you're happy with it, then you give it a good press-a-roo. And let's see here, I have my bone folder, but you do want to be a little gentle because if it's not stuck down, it'll pick up and rip. So just do a little of that. And I think we will add a couple of the little black hearts on here. I think that will show up nicely. Let's see, 1, 2, and I like 3. So I think we can put one up here and maybe 2 down here. See if I can get it to stick without coming up on my fingers. Use my pokey tool. Good idea. And there we go. Isn't that cute? That didn't take very long at all. Go digging in your stash, find those word dies, make yourself a little card. And I do like how that inking on the ends gives that flower a little more texture and life. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you will play this weekend, this week, whenever you see this video. Have a blessed crafty day, and I'll see you next time.